This is Forces TV. The following programme contains strong language and violent scenes.
Brace up, shoulder movement.
It's a job interview like no other, and it's earned the reputation as one of the toughest courses in the British Army. It pushes recruits to the very limits of their physical and mental endurance.
Okay, Joe, get up! Stop showing up!
And beyond. And any young man hoping to join the parachute regiment must first demonstrate they have the determination and robustness to pass this grueling 28-week course, including its legendary test week, P Company.
Well done, 12! Come on!
During this series, Forces TV has been given unique access as we follow a group of young men taking on the biggest challenge of their lives. Up to now, they've only dreamed of joining the paras. Now, they must prove they have what it takes to be a paratrooper. Not all will make it to the end. Who will achieve their ultimate ambition and join the parachute regiment? It's week 20 in Catterick Garrison, and for the recruits of Athens Platoon, this is the most important 5 days of their entire parachute regiment training course. It's known as Pegasus or P Company, and no other unit in the British Army does anything like it. The recruits, traditionally known as Joes, will face one brutal physical test after another. For each event, they'll be awarded points. And if they manage to reach the minimum number required, they'll have passed.
We will dig out blind during P Company to help you get through it. We just need you to dig out blind in order to help us help you. This is the biggest week of your lives so far.
The prize is the right to wear the regiment's famous beret, the maroon machine. Up to now, they've had to wear a green backing behind the winged cap badge denoting their learner status. For the duration of P Company, the berets are placed on a makeshift shrine as a daily reminder of their ultimate ambition. For some, it will prove a target too far.
Are you ready for this week, Joe?
Yes, sir!
P Company challenges the recruits through a series of grueling physical assessments.
You will see a complete demonstration by the P Company staff. You will then be required to go over it and show us that you have the ability to do what you are told in those conditions. Do you understand?
Yes, sir!
If you fail one of them, you can still do enough to pass the whole week, but the trainasium is different. Fail this one single event and you fail the entire P Company.
It looks like this. Listen in! Stand by!
Number 1, OCP Company start!
Go!
The 60-foot-high aerial assault course tests recruits' willingness to obey a word of command at height.
3, 2, 1. Stand by! Number 1, from the base stop! Go!
It simulates being at the open door of a transport plane waiting to parachute into battle.
Stand by! You're first, paracord, stop! Go!
On the order, stand by, go, these potential paratroopers must leap.
Climb down.
Go!
The recruits are deliberately put under stress.
Carry on! Let's go!
Keep going, sir. Just keep your fucking arms out. Let's get some question about you. Move! Move! Move!
Number 6. Walk forward.
If they hesitate at any time, the P Company staff, in their distinctive blue tops, will only allow them 3 attempts.
Number 6, don't let me climb up there. Do not make me climb up that obstacle.
After that, they'll be ordered off the trainasium.
Stand by! Go! Walk! Walk forward!
Private Connell has struggled to overcome his fear of heights on previous practice runs.
Get some fucking balls about yourself and let's fucking do it.
Number 6, climb down!
Connell has been brought down after 2 warnings. He only has one more chance to get around the whole circuit.
You've done the hard bit. That's the hard bit there. All the flipping seesaw. All you got to do is walk across the bars. It's that simple. Nice and calm, relax yourself.
You've got a recruit that you've invested so much in. He's put 100% into everything that he's done. Yourself and the section commander have invested time in him, and you just want him to do it. And when he freezes, like freezing in that door, it's nerve-wracking for you as staff.
Stand by! Number 6, Private Connell, stop! Go! Good! Keep going, round the corner, step the gap, round the corner, and go! Move! Good!
Up to now, Connell's nemesis has always been the illusion jump.
Number 6, listen in. Sit together. Stand by. Wait, stand still, stand still. Fit together and listen in. Stand by. Hands behind you like this. Stand up. On the left, look at me. Jump. When I say stand by, you go in that position. And go, jump. Ready? Stop. Fit together. Stand by. Go! Good lad, 6.
There's only one part of the circuit left to complete.
Number 6, Private Connell, sir!
The Superman leap.
I did the illusion jump, ran around that, did the Superman jump, did that, and I was done, finished, and that was me, Finesium, done. Horrible experience.
It's been a very close call, but Connell has passed the Trainasium.
Happy? Yes, sir! Happy? Yes, sir! Listening. Stand by! Go!
Each event of P Company represents an action in war. Today's test is the log race, which simulates carrying ammunition to a fellow airborne soldier in dire need. Recruits must haul a telegraph pole weighing over 60 kilos for almost 2 miles over pitiless Yorkshire terrain.
It is the hardest event by far, but so many people build it up to do this impossible task of carrying this log around for 1.8 miles that, you know, people fail before they even start it. You know, they mentally fail.
With a rope wrapped around his body, Private Bailey is the front runner and must set the pace. A recruit has already come off, so Bailey is unattached from the rope and directed to join the log.
Get on there, get on that fucking gap.
But the fast pace he has set has taken its toll on him.
I pulled the short straw and went on the log with, I think, the fittest Joes in the platoon. Everyone just sort of just dropped off one by one.
Good lads. Go with it, go with it.
It was going so quick I just passed out and come off about just over halfway.
Keep going!
I don't know what happened, I was just running and then I just felt all lightheaded and then just dropped and the log dragged me for a bit. And then I just blacked out and woke up and I've got the medic shaking me saying wake up. And I was in the back of the ambulance when I was in rag.
Each man must constantly drive forward. If the P Company staff think a recruit is tiring and being pulled along, they'll mark his helmet with a line of chalk. 3 stripes and he's out.
Now! Coming up! He's coming in! Boy! Fucking drive! Drive!
We got halfway and there's people dropping off till there's only 4 of us at halfway.
Right wheel in!
It got to the point where I was just clinging on for dear life. I was so close to dropping off, but I just carried on. These 4 of my mates, and I couldn't let them. I didn't want to drop off and let them do it themselves. I just had to stay on.
Private Coates is struggling.
Number 5, get forward to your fucking station now.
And is marked with a second stripe.
Coach, you told me you won't come off it.
People started dropping off and started to get a lot harder, and I was at the back, like driving it, and everyone kept on coming off the back. So it was just like, just getting hard, like heavier and heavier. And then he was like, right, you're off, that's your last warning. And like obviously 100, I could see the finish line, so I was just like, no, I can hang on. And then I just started running away with it, and hoping that he would let us stay on. And that he grabbed us, and I was still trying to run with it, and one of the other P Company staff took my arm out with a toggle. And it was just like, if I just had reacted quicker at that time, and I would have passed it.
It's been a successful log race for only 8 of the recruits. But for the others who came off, they have seriously dented their chances of passing P Company.
Okay, look forward to the next event. Okay, I'll see you.
They will have to push themselves to the limits of their endurance in the remaining tests.
Pressing by left. Double time, double march.
It's the toughest week of parachute regiment training for the recruits of Athens Platoon. They must pass P Company, a brutal 5-day series of physical tests to win the right to wear the regiment's maroon beret. Events include 2 timed marches, one over 2 miles and another over 20, carrying a rifle and a Bergen backpack weighing 35 pounds.
Grit your teeth, drive up the picture, let's go!
The events of P Company are designed in such a way that irrespective of how fit you are, you're going to have to dig deep in order to pass. It proves that they have the mental robustness to carry out a task that may be painful or may be against what their body is telling them is what they should be doing.
Grit your fucking teeth and drive your legs to their finish point!
The quicker they complete it, the more points they win.
Go!
Today they face the Steeplechase, a cross-country run with water obstacles followed by an assault course. They must aim to complete it in under 19 minutes.
No! Open up, big lad, let's fucking go!
Anything over and they lose points. Private Connell is struggling. Although he had passed the medical to take on P Company, he suffered a back injury.
I'd been in so much pain. The P Company medic was like, come and see me in the morning, and I was begging him, just let me stay on. I'd got like quite a lot of tablets on prescription, and he was like, you shouldn't be needing to take tablets all the time, you know, just some of the time. I couldn't understand why my body wouldn't just let me do this one last thing, you know. It was a proper emotional battle to accept what was going on, and it was hard, it was real hard.
The Steeplechase has proved too much, and the medical team take Connell off P Company. For now, his childhood dreams of joining the parachute regiment are over.
Look nowhere else apart from the eyeballs of the person who stood in front of you. Skins, you will shout as much verbal abuse as you can fathom to your opponent. Shoots, you will stand still, look nowhere else and take it. When I blow the whistle, you will stop. Do you all understand?
Yes, sir!
Do you all understand?
Yes, sir!
Skins, stand by, go!
I will rip your sorry will fucking head to pieces!
The recruits are getting psyched up for their next test. It's a form of boxing known as milling and is unique to the parachute regiment. Recruits are first paired up and forced to intimidate their opponent, even if it's their best friend. Some, however, prefer to choose their opponent.
The person I had a grudge match against was Coates.
I just don't know why he chose fighting us. I was quite pissed off, actually, quite angry about that.
Coates stands out during training as the one who picked my spirits up when I was down and, you know, made me stay. And then when I got to P Company, I was like, oh man, I've been through so much hell in this bloody training, I'm going to make him pay. I'm going to punch him as hard as he can for making me stay here.
You got a fucking guy, man!
He first started shouting and he like grinned at us. And I was just thinking, no, I'm not grinning back at you. You chose to fight me. I'm going to kill you. But I was just looking dead in his eyes thinking, I'm going to kill you. You're standing in front of my maroon beret. I'm going to kill you for this beret.
I did want to leave in week 7, and yeah, in week 7 and in week 10. If it wasn't for Coates, I would have gone. Definitely. I ripped into Coates. Well, I know we'll get to him, because I know him, and he ripped into me, because we've been with each other since day one. So yeah, I cried in my corner, you know, one of the nights I met, because I couldn't hack it, I couldn't hack it here. And he was yeah, milling, he was like, you're a fucking crybaby, I'll make you fucking cry. And I was like, oh, you grey-haired motherfucking fat bastard. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. So yeah, it was personal.
Judging each bout is the commanding officer of 3rd Battalion, the Parachute Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Mike Shervington.
Blast. Someone described paratroopers as human Alsatians. That is what I am looking for today. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir!
The rules in milling are simple. Hit and be hit. In the face. You're not allowed to duck and dive. During 60 seconds of controlled aggression, points are awarded for determination and courage.
We're looking for that person that's going to stand there and take the punishment, and we're also looking for that person, as soon as you say stop, their aggression level goes down. You know, on the battlefield, one time they could be going towards the enemy, taking them on, killing them, and the next minute they could be treating a child on the side of the street who's been blown up by a roadside bomb.
Safety procedures are strictly adhered to, and a doctor stands ready in case of serious injury.
I got hit in the nose and I think I busted my lip. And then it started, the blood it was wherever he was hitting me after that, I just started spreading the blood around my face.
One loud cheer, Joe.
That was awesome. You didn't stop. Shirts.
One more minute I'd have had Brown, because he started getting tired. But saying that I was as well, tired getting hit.
Closer. Straight punches and straight punches only. Move!
The last bout is the grudge match.
That was a fight. Draw.
I think a draw was quite fair, but Jesus Christ, Coates, he can fucking one up.
One of the toughest tests in P Company is saved till the end.
Get going, Jones, get going, let's get on the pace.
It's now the recruits are at their weakest. It's called the stretcher race. The men must carry on their shoulders a metal frame weighing 175 pounds over 5 miles of undulating terrain. It's as if they're carrying a wounded colleague on a stretcher to safety. They must work hard together and draw on their final reserves.
I found the stretcher, I think, harder than the log. Your legs are absolutely knackered. By the time you get to the stretcher, your legs are an absolute rag. It's, you know, you're barely walking already when you're expected to sprint like 5 miles with a stretcher. It's just unbelievable. I was in a lot more pain. You know, I had to really dig deep to keep going on that stretcher.
Keep it going.
No more than 4 men are allowed on it at any time. And they'll swap around with each recruit carrying it the same distance.
Towards the middle bit is when all the fatigue on your legs starts to kick in as you lose the adrenaline. But you sort of that's where your mind kicks in and you think to yourself, do this now. So sort of do or die.
I was never going to come off no matter what, no matter how hard it was. I wasn't going to come off, but like I said, I wanted my friends to stay on, so I was I had minds on them and mine on myself, and just trying to get a stretcher on as fast as I could.
Coates failed the log race. Now he's tiring again and receives a warning with a chalk stripe to his helmet. He must finish if he's to stand any chance of passing P Company.
I started slowing down, my legs were going, and I could hear the P Company staff saying, if you don't get a grip, I'm going to have to take you off. So I just thought, what would I do if this was a war? And then everyone encouraging us on, I remember I just broke that mental barrier that I couldn't on the log. I just broke that mental barrier, and I remember just coming back up and just raising me straight, and then just give her a reference point to the telegraph pole to where we would get a standby change. And I just got a grip and just drove to that telegraph pole.
The recruits have reached the finishing line of the race, marking the end of P Company. Although a large number have managed to stay on the stretcher and complete the event, there's no guarantee they've passed test week. It's the culmination of P Company and the moment the recruits have been striving towards. The Beret Parade. If they have passed P Company, they will be presented with the regiment's beret, the maroon machine with its winged cap badge. The officer commanding of Pegasus Company, Major Chris Collier, will tell them whether they've passed or failed.
Number 1. Sir! Pass. Sir! Number 3. Sir! Pass. Sir! Number 4. Sir! Pass. Sir! Number 5. Sir! Pass. Sir! Number 7. Sir! Pass. Sir! Number 8. Sir! Pass. Sir! Number 9. Sir! Fail.
Those who have failed are obliged to salute and march to the back of the platoon.
Pass. Sir! Number 11. Sir! Pass. Sir! Number 17. Sir! Fail. Sir! Number 18. Sir! Pass. Sir! For those that have passed, you need to remember this. The training isn't over yet. Okay, you've got another 9 weeks to go. So even though you're going to be wearing the same beret as us, you're not paratroopers yet. You are paratroopers elect.
Well, my legs were in rag, my knees. I had to take painkillers every day through P Company and strap them up and stuff just to get through it. But yeah, the week of pain were all worth it as soon as you get that marine machine on your head.
Congratulations, well done, very good effort.
The proudest moment I've ever been. It was just brilliant.
Right, thank you, sir.
The amount of weight that come off my shoulders and relief. It's just like, thank God for that. You just don't want to go through that kind of pain again.
All your fitness has worked up to that. To get to there and pass it, the best feeling ever.
That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I couldn't stop smiling.
I was just thinking, I've just passed P Company. It's one of the hardest things to do. Not many people achieve it.
I was so happy, relieved. And then got straight on the phone to my mum. My graph told her I passed.
Years of training to become tougher and get so fit, and then months of training of like psychologically tweaking you to take pain further than you've ever done before, and it's all paid off. You know, that's credit to not only yourself but to the training staff as well.
Next time, Athens platoons swoop down into an urban war zone, assault the enemy with live rounds and grenades, before enjoying the proudest day of their lives, the Pass Out Parade.